Hi, I'm Kelvin and I'm Director of Kelvin White Driving School. First of all, thank you very much for paying us a visit. Now, to explain a few things, there are literally thousands of pupils out there at the moment that are actually receiving substandard tuition. This is mainly down to their instructors, not down to you, the pupils. Now, when you do your lessons, it's vital that your instructor teaches you to a set or correct procedures. Now, the DSA have guidelines as to the way you should be taught to get maximum benefit from your lessons, and you'll find them listed down below on some bullet points. When you do your lesson, it's vital at the beginning that you first of all recap what you've learned from previous lessons. That's the only way the instructor knows what information you've retained and where to set the benchmarks. The other really important factor is that you have an objective for the lesson. Now, this is the bit that's generally overlooked, and you end up doing some general driving. And if you found yourself driving around Taunton or Bridgewater for an hour with no clear direction as to what you're trying to achieve. So at the beginning of a lesson, you should have a clear objective of what you're trying to achieve for that particular lesson and what the likely outcome will be. During the lesson, you should be getting feedback as to your strengths and weaknesses. And then, of course, at the end of the lesson, you should have a summary to actually check what you've learned. And the best way to do that is with questions and answers to find out if you can answer questions on the subject. Now, if your instructor's not doing that, then clearly you're going to be put at a disadvantage because it's impossible to learn anything unless you have a good structure to do it with. Now, I guess we differ to most driving schools in as much that all our instructors here take internal training on a regular basis. Now, surprisingly enough, probably 70% of all driving instructors never do any ongoing training from the time they actually pass their qualifying exams. And it's like everything in life, you have to continually improve and advance as to where you're going. Now, our guys do all this training, and it's no surprise that we achieve a 80% first-time pass rate when the national average is sitting down there at only 30%. So it goes to show that when you implement these procedures, it definitely works. Now, I guess a lot of you have become frustrated with your driving lessons, and it's hardly surprising if you've no direction. So what we've put together is a transfer deal. If you're unhappy with the situation or feel you're not progressing in the way you should, we're going to give you the opportunity to come across to us, and we've put together a fantastic deal. Again, you'll see the details down below there. Now, the last time we ran one of these, the response was enormous. So what we're having to do here is put a very limited access on it. And what it will be is the first 25 callers in 2011. The offer will go live on the 1st of January. That will be it, because we simply won't have the availability to cope with any more. So if you're interested in coming across to us, you need to act pretty soon on this one. First 25 callers, and we'll give you this amazing deal. If you're new to driving, great news is that you haven't been out there and wasted any of your money. And again, you can come on board, of course, right from the beginning now. So that's all for now. And, you know, just take a few minutes to look through the rest of the page here, and it may be of some use to you. Okay, thanks very much for listening, and I wish you every success.